بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
In the name of God, the merciful, the compassionate.
الذين كفروا وصدوا عن سبيل الله أضل أعمالهم.
Those who disbelieve and hinder from the way of God, God will render their deeds astray.
والذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات وآمنوا بما نزل على محمد وهو الحق من ربهم كفر عنهم سيئاتهم وأصلح بالهم.
And those who believe and do righteous deeds and believe in what has been revealed to Muhammad, and it is the truth from their Lord, He will remove their evil deeds from them and make them content and serene.
ذلك بأن الذين كفروا اتبعوا الباطل وأن الذين آمنوا اتبعوا الحق من ربهم كذلك يضرب الله للناس أمثالهم.
This is because those who disbelieve follow falsehood, and those who believe follow the truth from their Lord. Thus does God set for the people their similitudes.
فإذا لقيتم الذين كفروا فضرب الرقاب حتى إذا أثخنتموهم فشدوا الوثاق فإما منا بعد وإما فداء حتى تضع الحرب أوزارها ذلك ولو يشاء الله لانتصر منهم ولكن ليبلو بعضكم ببعض والذين قتلوا في سبيل الله فلن يضل أعمالهم.
So when you meet the unbelievers in battle, smite their necks. Then when you have overcome them, take them as prisoners. Until the war lays down its burden, then you shall set them free, either by grace or by ransom. And if God had pleased, He would have avenged them. But in order to try some of you by means of others, and those who are slain in the way of God, He will never let their deeds go to waste.
سيهديهم ويصلح بالهم.
He will guide them and make them content and serene.
ويدخلهم الجنة عرفها لهم.
And He will admit them to the garden that He has made known to them.
يا أيها الذين آمنوا إن تنصروا الله ينصركم ويثبت أقدامكم.
O you who believe, if you strive for God's cause, He will help you and make you steadfast.
والذين كفروا فتعسا لهم وأضل أعمالهم.
But the unbelievers, perdition is for them, and He will render their deeds astray.
ذلك بأنهم كرهوا ما أنزل الله فأحبط أعمالهم.
This is because they have been averse to what God has revealed. So He has made their deeds fruitless.
أفلم يسيروا في الأرض فينظروا كيف كان عاقبة الذين من قبلهم دمر الله عليهم وللكافرين أمثالها.
Have they not traveled through the land and seen how was the end of those before them? God destroyed them. The unbelievers shall have the like thereof.
ذلك بأن الله مولى الذين آمنوا وأن الكافرين لا مولى لهم.
This is because God is the protector of the believers, and the unbelievers have no protector.
إن الله يدخل الذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات جنات تجري من تحتها الأنهار والذين كفروا يتمتعون ويأكلون كما تأكل الأنعام والنار مثوى لهم.
Surely God will admit those who believe and do righteous deeds into gardens beneath which rivers flow. And the unbelievers, they are enjoying themselves and eating as the cattle eat, and the fire shall be their abode.
وكأي من قرية هي أشد قوة من قريتك التي أخرجتك أهلكناهم فلا ناصر لهم.
And how many a town that was stronger in might than your own town that expelled you, we have destroyed, and there was no helper for them.
أفمن كان على بينة من ربه كمن زين له سوء عمله واتبعوا أهواءهم.
Is he who is upon a clear proof from his Lord like one whose evil deeds have been made alluring to him, and they follow their lusts?
مثل الجنة التي وعد المتقون فيها أنهار من ماء غير آسن وأنهار من لبن لم يتغير طعمه وأنهار من خمر لذة للشاربين وأنهار من عسل مصفى ولهم فيها من كل الثمرات ومغفرة من ربهم كمن هو خالد في النار وسقوا ماء حميما فقطع أمعاءهم.
The similitude of paradise, which the pious have been promised, therein are rivers of water ever pure, and rivers of milk of unchanging taste, and rivers of a beverage a delight to the drinkers, and rivers of honey pure and clear. And for them therein is every kind of fruit, and forgiveness from their Lord. Are these like those who abide in the fire forever, and are made to drink boiling water that tears their bowels asunder?
ومنهم من يستمع إليك حتى إذا خرجوا من عندك قالوا للذين أوتوا العلم ماذا قال آنفا أولئك الذين طبع الله على قلوبهم واتبعوا أهواءهم.
And some of them listen to you until, when they go away from you, they say to those who have been given knowledge, "What was it that he said just now?" These are they upon whose hearts God has set a seal, and they follow their lusts.
والذين اهتدوا زادهم هدى وآتاهم تقواهم.
And those who are guided, He increases them in guidance and bestows on them piety.
فهل ينظرون إلا الساعة أن تأتيهم بغتة فقد جاء أشراطها فأنى لهم إذا جاءتهم ذكراهم.
Do they wait only for the hour that it shall come upon them suddenly? Already its signs have come, so when it overcomes them, how shall they be reminded?
فاعلم أنه لا إله إلا الله واستغفر لذنبك وللمؤمنين والمؤمنات والله يعلم متقلبكم ومثواكم.
So know that there is no God but God, and ask forgiveness for yourself and for the believing men and the believing women. And God encompasses you with His care wherever you go.
ويقول الذين آمنوا لولا نزلت سورة فإذا أنزلت سورة محكمة وذكر فيها القتال رأيت الذين في قلوبهم مرض ينظرون إليك نظر المغشي عليه من الموت فأولى لهم.
And the believers say, would that we had a surah. But when a decisive surah is revealed mentioning fighting therein, you see those in whose hearts is a disease looking at you, as if they were swooning in death. But it is better for them.
طاعة وقول معروف فإذا عزم الأمر فلو صدقوا الله لكان خيرا لهم.
To obey and say good words. Then when the intention is set on fighting, if they are true to God, it would be better for them.
فهل عسيتم إن توليتم أن تفسدوا في الأرض وتقطعوا أرحامكم.
Would you then, if you held authority, work corruption in the land and sever your ties of kinship?
أولئك الذين لعنهم الله فأصمهم وأعمى أبصارهم.
Those are they whom God has cursed and made them deaf and blinded their eyes.
أفلا يتدبرون القرآن أم على قلوب أقفالها.
Why do they not meditate over the Quran? Or are there locks on the hearts?
إن الذين ارتدوا على أدبارهم من بعد ما تبين لهم الهدى الشيطان سول لهم وأملى لهم.
Surely those who turn back after guidance has been made manifest to them. Satan has seduced them and whispered to them to make it alluring.
ذلك بأنهم قالوا للذين كرهوا ما نزل الله سنطيعكم في بعض الأمر والله يعلم إسرارهم.
This is because they say to those who are averse to what God has revealed, we will obey you in some matters, and God knows their secrets.
فكيف إذا توفتهم الملائكة يضربون وجوههم وأدبارهم.
But how will it be when the angels take their souls, smiting their faces and their backs?
ذلك بأنهم اتبعوا ما أسخط الله وكرهوا رضوانه فأحبط أعمالهم.
This is because they follow that which incurs God's wrath, and they hate God's pleasure, so He renders their deeds fruitless.
أم حسب الذين في قلوبهم مرض أن لن يخرج الله أضغانهم.
Or do those in whose hearts is a disease think that God will not expose their spite?
ولو نشاء لأريناكهم فلعرفتهم بسيماهم ولتعرفنهم في لحن القول والله يعلم أعمالكم.
And if we please, we can show to you then that you would know them by their mark, and certainly you shall know them in the twisting of their speech, and God knows your deeds.
وَلَنَبْلُوَنَّكُمْ حَتَّى نَعْلَمَ الْمُجَاهِدِينَ مِنكُمْ وَالصَّابِرِينَ وَنَبْلُوَ أَخْبَارَكُمْ.
And certainly we shall try you until we know those of you who strive hard in God's cause, and the steadfast, and show you your true self.
إن الذين كفروا وصدوا عن سبيل الله وشاقوا الرسول من بعد ما تبين لهم الهدى لن يضروا الله شيئا وسيحبط أعمالهم.
Surely those who disbelieve and hinder from the way of God and oppose the messenger after guidance has been made manifest to them, they cannot harm God in any way, and He will render their deeds fruitless.
يا أيها الذين آمنوا أطيعوا الله وأطيعوا الرسول ولا تبطلوا أعمالكم.
O you who believe, obey God and obey the messenger, and do not make your deeds of no effect.
إن الذين كفروا وصدوا عن سبيل الله ثم ماتوا وهم كفار فلن يغفر الله لهم.
Surely those who disbelieve and hinder from the way of God and then die in disbelief, God will not forgive them.
فلا تهنوا وتدعوا إلى السلم وأنتم الأعلون والله معكم ولن يتركم أعمالكم.
So do not weaken and call for peace while you are the superior, and God is with you and will never deprive you of your reward.
إنما الحياة الدنيا لعب ولهو وإن تؤمنوا وتتقوا يؤتكم أجوركم ولا يسألكم أموالكم.
The life of this world is but play and amusement. And if you believe and are pious, He will give you your rewards and will not ask of you your possessions.
إن يسألكموها فيحفكم تبخلوا ويخرج أضغانكم.
If He were to ask you for them and demand, you would be niggardly, and He will expose your spites.
ها أنتم هؤلاء تدعون لتنفقوا في سبيل الله فمنكم من يبخل ومن يبخل فإنما يبخل عن نفسه والله الغني وأنتم الفقراء وإن تتولوا يستبدل قوما غيركم ثم لا يكونوا أمثالكم.
You are being called to expend in the way of God, but among you are those who are niggardly, and whoever is niggardly only to his own soul. And God is all-sufficient, and you are the needy ones, and if you turn away, He will replace you by another people, and they will not be like you.